It's been 2 days since the Timberwolves season has ended. Um, but they finally did something that was actually really kind of an irrelevant season, making the playoffs for the third straight year in a row. And they swept the Phoenix Suns in 4 games. And facing off against the Denver Nuggets, who they lost to the previous first round in 2023, 4 games to 1. But the Timberwolves started off winning the first 2 games. Then Denver won the next 3, and the Timberwolves won the next two. Like the second to last 2 games, beating Denver in 7 games, and the Timberwolves made the Western Conference Finals for the first time in 20 years. Because the last time the Timberwolves won a playoff series was actually 2004, which was 20 years ago. And now, since they finally won something, they've finally been able to like give Minnesota basketball fans and something like exciting for Timberwolves fans, including me, to be happy with. Anthony Edwards, boy, was he outstanding in the playoffs though, and especially like winning those games, like winning against the Suns looked pretty easy, but then when we played Denver, everything looked fine though until we lost the next 3. But winning the last 2 games shocked everybody. And making the Western Conference Final, which we lost to the Dallas Mavericks, and now to the NBA Finals against the Boston Celtics. But I'm still proud of them. I'm happy with them that they were able to give Timberwolves fans something to be excited about. And I think Anthony Edwards should have been MVP, but who cares? Who cares though? He did the unexpected for Minnesota. He made something very, very surprising for Timberwolves fans, especially beating Denver in the 7th game of the second round. Like, it made everybody in the basketball world speechless. And 20 years later, we finally did something that was actually winning something. 2 playoff series wins since 2004. And we made the playoffs 3 times and 2 playoff series wins. Honestly, I'm very happy with the Timberwolves, how they performed this year, how they were able to surprise people. And surprise Minnesota sports fans. Something to be excited about. Though, I do kind of find this surprising because the Twins finally won a playoff series since 2002. The Timberwolves won a playoff series in 2004. The Wild, yeah, they won some playoff series. And the Vikings have won playoff games. It totally feels weird that we got to see more basketball in May. This has never happened before. The last time it happened in the regular season was 2021 because of the COVID. But anyways, gotta say, it was a fun ride while it lasted for Wolves fans. So, thank you, Wolves fans, for actually making me happy, especially Anthony Edwards. You deserve a shout out, man. So, I honestly hope next season nothing gets cursed for the Wolves. I honestly hope nothing does. And I hope we can make the finals next year. But honestly, I do remember this. This is what I remember. Since we lost to Denver in 2023, then we beat them this year. So I was thinking maybe there could be revenge on Dallas next year, but we'll see about it in the offseason what happens. I mean, Anthony Edwards is just growing into a star. And we have Naz Reid, we have Mike Conley, and of course, Rudy Gobert, who won Defensive Player of the Year, and you still have Karl-Anthony Towns, who's been in Minnesota for 9 seasons. So I do personally think there could be a chance the Wolves could be in the finals one day. But anyways, I'm proud of the Timberwolves for winning 2 playoff series wins and beating Denver in 7 games and making the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2004, since Kevin Garnett. But Alita, I'm really surprised about how they did perform and how they were in the playoffs, though. So thank you, Timberwolves, and thank you, Anthony Edwards. You're going to be MVP one day. You were unbelievable in the playoffs. So, thank you, Timberwolves, for actually giving us something very excited to be about. And something to be very, very happy and excited about. Go Wolves.